regarding that, right? So they basically started getting job due to the learning which they did with me, right? And then I thought of like doing it professionally, right? After COVID time, I started doing it professionally. I basically from 2 students became 4 students, 4 became 10, 10 became 15. And then I thought of like opening education ellipse in general, where I deliver or I teach the projects which I do in my company, right? That is what I we do here, right? So this is in general about me. I am Abhishek Agrawal. I have 8 years of experience into Azure data engineering domain. Particularly, I have worked in Data Factory, Databricks, Synapse Analytics, Fabric, Spark, PySpark, Spark SQL. That is what I have worked with, right? So this is about me. And then during the masterclass, I will be also going through the like this is my LinkedIn profile. Right? So over here you can check out my LinkedIn profile that hey, as I told you that I basically done my graduation from NIT Raipur, and after that I have worked in data analyst, data science domain, and then after that I moved completely into Azure data engineering domain, and I delivered multiple projects around it, right? And during the masterclass, I will be sharing many 1 second. I think the screen is not visible now. Let me share it again. All right, so this is what I was showing, right? So here you can see that I worked in data analyst and data science domain for some time, and then after that I worked completely into Azure data engineering background, and I worked in multiple companies, right? And then currently I'm working in Augest in Germany as Azure data engineer. And then here I am basically handling the migration from Hadoop to Databricks cluster, and then doing some migration project. That is what I do. And then during the overall masterclass, I will be sharing many slides, many presentation, which I will be sharing, right? So you will get all the slides, all the presentation in my LinkedIn profile. I share many helpful learning material, which you can also go and check out my LinkedIn profile to which will help you anyways, right? So it is the many materials there which I devote time to prepare this learning material for all the people who follow me, right? So go through that, save it, try to learn from it, right? So it will be helpful for you. All right. So now coming to the main topic of the overall masterclass is the people who joined today have these questions. Okay, so this is not the first time I'm taking a master class. I have taken this master class along the 2 years. Many times I have taken this master class, right? So I already know what questions you guys have, right? So these are the general question which people have around, right? Hey, what is the Azure opening, or what is the Azure future, and why Azure, or what is data engineering? What is Azure data engineering? I'm a fresher. I have a career gap. I am 5 to 10 years of experience. Can I switch? How I can switch? And then I am eligible or not. I am from Power BI background. I am from SSIS background. I am from Informatica background. I am from admin background. Can I switch? How I can switch? Then sometimes you have a question around, hey, Abhishek, SQL is required or not? Python is required or not? How much I should learn, right? You have questions around it. Then sometimes you have a question around how we will do project, where we will practice, right? And then how we will show that particular learning as a form of a project in the company, right? And then sometimes you have a question around that, hey, how will approach the interview, how will handle the scenario based interview question, right? So all of this question you have, which I will cover up in the today's master class. I will cover everything so that everything is very clear for you how you can approach about the things, right? So I will share and cover up everything, right? And then somebody asked the, let me check out the chat for now. So all right, so many people said that, hey, I am a 10 years of 5 years of experience, 7 years of experience, 9 years of experience, and then 11 years of experience, right? So pretty experienced people are there. Some are the freshers as well, right? So if you just type your profile, type your experience, and then we will reach out to you, will share the today's recording. And then somebody asked for the LinkedIn profile as well. So let me share my LinkedIn profile so that you guys can check out the LinkedIn profile, understand what the projects I have done, right? So you know about me in a better way. All right, so I have shared that as well. You can probably go through it. Okay. All right. So now, like I will try to answer all the question, right, which I just shown, right? So first of all, the introduction is I have just went through the introduction part of me, about me in general, and I shared like my LinkedIn profile as well. Let's go through the website as well so that you are onboarded on the website as well at the same time. So now in Education Ellipse, as I told that we basically provide the training as we do, right? So what we generally do in the company, that is what we teach, right? So suppose in here, right? So I am Abhishek Agrawal. I basically handle all the training related to Azure background, and with me, Vail Morgan also is a trainer who basically take cares of all the training related to Snowflake, related to AWS, related to um, Fabric in general, right? So we basically teach and try to deliver what we do in the company, right? And we provide a personalized learning, hands-on learning. We help you in resume building, mock interview, and then I know most of you joined virtually, right? And then sometimes if you're buying a course, you need some sort of a trust, right? So the course are relevant and all of that. So we provide a 7-day refund policy. If you enroll in any sort of a course, we have a 7-day refund policy. If you're not satisfied with our course, you can come back to us and we'll give you the refund in 7 days, right? So that is also there. Nobody come to us because of the like course curriculum, otherwise we'll not put it anyways. So nobody comes to us anyways, right? But we are giving that particular option to you so that you are confident while enrolling for any sort of a course. And if you get a similar course anywhere in the market in lower price, come back to us, we'll match the price or we'll give you the course for free, right? So here there are different live courses we provide: data engineering, Databricks, combined course, AWS course, Fabric course, Snowflake AWS course, and then we are recently launching a Power BI course as well. And then we have a recorded material as well. You can go through all the things, right? And then you can check out the reviews over here. You can open this particular, like you can check out the reviews over here, right? That also you can do. And then you can check out different course curriculum, Azure Data Engineering course curriculum, Databricks Spark course curriculum. You can go through all this course curriculum and then also get an understanding of it. Now, suppose the people who are here because, hey, Abhishek, I don't know which course to pick, right? So can you just guide us which course to pick and how to start with that, right? So now I will basically assist you to understand that, hey, which course is better for you, and then how you can approach the roadmap of Azure Data Engineering. That I will assist you. Okay. And then how I will assist you, we will go through all of this topic one by one, and then it would be really clear for you, right? So first of all, I have already given my introduction. I have went through the website. I have shared my LinkedIn profile so you guys can go and check out all the things, right? So I have let me post this website link as well in the chat. So go through the website, open the website in web portal so that it give you a better idea about everything, right? So check out my LinkedIn profile, check out the website, go through it, and then you understand more about me. But now let's follow this particular flow, right? So first of all, the people who are here doesn't know what is cloud in general, right? Some of you know, but like I will just try to start with very superficial thing, right? So what is cloud? Then I will talk about why you should only learn Azure, or why I feel that Azure is better, right? Because I am a Azure data engineer, so I feel Azure is better. So I will try to give you the reasoning about why I feel Azure is better over AWS or GCP or whatever it is, right? So we will understand that first. So why cloud? What is cloud? Why Azure, right? And then we will understand, hey, I understood cloud, I understood I should learn Azure, and then I now please help me to understand what is data engineering, right? I don't know what is data engineering, so I will just try to speak about it, what is data engineering. And then we will understand, hey, I understood what is data engineering, then you tell me what are the tools to learn, right? So what are the tools to learn in data engineering? Let's try to understand that. So I will try to onboard you on that. Then we will basically understand that, hey, I understood what is data engineering, or I understood what are the tools to learn. Now tell me whether coding is required or not. So I will tell you about it after that. Then if you understood coding is required or not, right, and then you understood how much coding is required, then you tell me whether it is right fit for me or not, right? So hey, like who can learn or not, or how to learn. If I'm a fresher, how to learn, or if I'm 5 years of experience guy, what should I learn? If I 10 years of experience guy, what should I learn? So I will try to basically onboard you on that and try to give you the roadmap of that, right? And then I understood whatever you said, right? But tell me how to prepare for interview, how we will handle the scenario based question, how we will take a mock interview, and then how we will practice. We'll go to that. Now you tell me, Abhishek, I understood everything, but now tell me what are the certification I can do. So I will speak about it. Then yeah, I understood what are the certification I can do. Now you tell me what is the salary I can expect. So I will talk about it. So now I will talk about one by one everything, right? So first of all, I will start with cloud, then I will start with data engineering, then I will speak about data engineering, then I will speak about what the tools to learn, then I will speak about coding is required or not. So I will follow this particular structure in which each and every question is answered. And if something is not answered, then I'm here. I will do a Q&A session so that you can also ask question which is not answered, right? And I'm regularly checking the chat. So if my voice is not clear or if something is not like visible, you can also tell me so that I can help you to like I can fix that. Okay. So now let's try to understand why cloud, what is cloud, why Azure, right? So let's try to understand that now. And to understand it, I will open this particular slide. Okay. So now let's take a very simple example that, hey, let's try to understand why it is important to learn cloud, right? Let's try to understand that. So suppose back in 2016, right? Or back in when I was in college, I was using CDs, DVDs to watch movies, right? That is what I was doing. But now I have a Netflix. Now I upload, like I just watch it on Netflix. Or suppose if I want to share photos, I upload in the Google Drive, and then my photos are getting backed up daily, right? I don't take a local backup in some sort of a pen drive and share the data in using pen drive. That all of that I don't do. Why I don't do that? Because like if my pen drive is full, I need to go to the market, purchase a new pen drive. If my pen drive is corrupted, then I need to take care of it, right? So upgrade is very difficult. And at the same time, if I need to take care of all the backup, recovery, everything, which is hectic for me, that is why I use a cloud product. Similarly, all the companies are using a cloud product because of this hassle, right? So they basically data loss and recovery, upgrade is very easy, difficult to collaborate, and all of that. Because of all of these reasons, every company is moving to the cloud because of these advantages. That is why uh, every individual is moving to the cloud. That is why every company is also moving to the cloud because of these advantages. Okay. So that is what the cloud is. That is why the cloud is important. Now, what is cloud? Cloud is nothing but you're not using your computer, you are accessing someone else's computer and you're paying for it. Just like I used to go to some sort of an internet cafe in college and pay them 20 rupees an hour, and I used to use their virtual machine by like hourly basis, right? That is what I used to do. Similarly, here you have Microsoft, here you have GCP, here you have um, Azure, and then they are providing a virtual machine hosted on different location, and you basically access those virtual machine and you pay for cost for it, right? So Azure has nothing but the practice of using a network of remote server hosted on internet to store, manage, and process data rather than your local computer. So you're not using your computer, you're accessing someone else's computer, you're paying for it. That is what you're doing while using cloud, right? So that is what you're doing. So on demand and pay as you go. So you need to pay how much you use it. That's also all the cloud player has like different location, right? So suppose Azure cloud location, for example. So over here, if I open the Azure cloud location, here you can see, right? So they have different locations, right? So over here, you can see that they have virtual machine in all this location, and you can just opt for a virtual machine any location, and then you can use it, right? That is what you can do. Now, we basically understood why cloud. Cloud is basically easy to share the data, easy to manage. What is cloud? Cloud is nothing but you're not using your computer, you're accessing someone else's computer by paying for it, right? So that is what you're doing in the cloud. Now, if you understood what is cloud, let's try to understand why Azure, right? So why I should learn only Azure rather than learning any AWS or GCP or whatever, right? So now, if I speak about it, right? So now why you should learn only like Azure cloud, right? So now suppose all the cloud is good in general. Okay, so all the cloud is good in general, AWS, GCP, every cloud is good, right? So we have a AWS data engineering course as well. But When it comes to Azure, I am a Azure data engineer from past 8 to 9 years now, right? And coming to the like opportunity in Azure world, right? Whenever I wanted to switch a job in India, no matter I want to switch a job from 5 to 10 LPA, 10 to 15 LPA, 15 to 20 LPA, 20 to 30 LPA, 30 to 40 LPA, I was able to switch as a job in India. That I was able to do. Reason being the opportunity, right? So always I am not saying that, hey, I am very I am so skillful that I was able to crack all the interviews and I'm able to switch, right? What is more important, so the people who are experienced or the people who are here due to some sort of a, suppose you are from SSIS domain or you're not getting an interview, so suppose you can only switch when you get interview calls, right? That is the only way, or then that is the only possibility that you can learn and switch. If you're not getting an interview call, then you cannot switch. And then you get an interview, good number of interview call. It's not like you get one interview call, you'll always crack, right? It doesn't happen in that way. So your technology should be good enough to basically interview, so that interview calls can come, right? So when I wanted to switch a job in Azure world, I was getting an interview call, a good amount number of interview calls, right? And then when I wanted to move abroad, so after my after my marriage in 2021 or 22, I wanted to move abroad because I wanted to just explore like new country, right? So I wanted to just like move to a different country just for the exploration purpose. Then I started applying in Singapore, I started applying in Dubai, I started applying in European countries. And then I haven't applied in US, because reason being that I thought that US is too far, I don't want to go there. So I started applying in this nearby countries, right? And then I started getting interview calls, right? So Azure has a good potential, not in India, but across the world, it has a good potential. That is why I was able to switch my profile from India to Germany as well, and I came here and to I started doing a job, right? So, and then you can also, suppose you can go to Naukri.com profile. You don't need to just trust me or trust anyone, right? So just go to Naukri.com profile, go to jobs, and see the interview, like the job opening it has right now, right? So as you data engineering, if you just search and then if you just try to like see the job openings, see how many job openings are there, right? So it's like there is good number of job openings are there. And then if you search like, hey, fresher had a job openings or not, yes, fresher do have a job opening. So Abhishek White 6,000. Yeah, fresher has a job opening less in all the profiles. It's not like as you data engineering, but you have a job opening in all the profile, less job opening in all the profile. But once you prepare it well, you have a good job number of job openings. Suppose in Bangalore there are 1,000 um, job openings are there, right? And then if you just increase it in 3 years, see how many job openings are there, right? So and then this is just as you data engineer. You can also type data factory and then see job openings, data factory consultant or whatever, right? So you see job openings in that, and then you type Databricks as well, and then you see job openings in that. So it has a very good potential, right? And then you can switch. Now, technically, if you ask me, Abhishek, like forget about job opening and all, just tell me why I should learn only like Azure and why not AWS or other cloud, and just try to help me with that. Try to just uh, answer that question. Okay, so suppose what I feel is all the company uses a Microsoft product. No matter if you go to AWS, they are also using a Microsoft product. If you go to GCP, they are also using a Microsoft product because they have a very good product like Excel or like SharePoint, Word, right? So Excel especially, they have very good Microsoft product, and that is why every company uses a Microsoft product. So it is basically their reach is very good in corporate world, right? So that is why it's easy to market Azure in general. And at the same time, Azure is heavily investing in Chat GPT and OpenAI, right? So you guys probably are using a Chat GPT already, and it is like it has an advantage because it's a first mover advantage. Chat GPT has a first mover advantage, and also Azure is basically investing in heavily in OpenAI and Chat GPT, right? Really makes Azure has a like very good competitor, right? And when it comes to like, I have many points to prove that, and then I can just go on and on. I have many slides to show you, but I will just tell you in summary that these are the two main reasons why Azure has a potential, right? And then um, like coming to the this Azure cloud futures, suppose over here you can also see that as your market share is also good, as job openings are also good, they are heavily investing in OpenAI, right? And then the salary range is also good, right? So that is why I should learn. I should feel that you should learn Azure, right? Now let's try to understand. Hey, Abhishek, I understood that. Hey, what is cloud? I understood. What is why I should learn cloud? That I understood. Why I should learn only Azure? That I understood. Then tell me what is data engineering, right? I don't know what is data engineering. I am a data analyst, or I don't know what is data engineering. So help me to understand what is data engineering. So and then let's try to understand what is data engineering in general. Okay, so that you are onboarded on that as well. Okay, give me a moment. All right. So what is data engineering? So I am also talking very everything in a very simple term so that you guys can get it. Okay. So like I am trying to make my words in very simple terms so that anybody who is here who doesn't have any technical domain can also understand it. Okay. So suppose what is data engineering? Data engineering is nothing but like suppose I will just tell you one scenario. So suppose I have a friend, okay, who wants to open a like a retail store, just like Reliance Retail, for example, or Walmart Retail, right? That is what he is setting up in Bangalore, right? And he has like he opened 5 stores or 6 store, right? 6 store he opened, right? And in every store he hired some IT people or some normal technical people to store the data. So some people store the data in SharePoint, some people store data in SQL Server, some people know share Salesforce, they store data over there, right? So they have this data stored everywhere, right? Now this particular guy, right, who set up a retail store now wants to understand that, hey, what is my sales per day, right? What is the employee who is performing best, which is the product of the year or product which is getting sold more, right? That he wants to understand. To understand that, he need to collate all this data, right? Either he will upload each data manually one by one, or he will just upload all the data at one place and then try to analyze the data, right? So now, if he wants to do that, suppose if I have one particular file, only one file, then I can upload that particular file from my local computer, right? I can just like go to the drive location and upload one particular file. For example, like I want to just like upload this, right? So I will just select this file upload and I select one particular CSV file, right? And I upload this file. But if I want to do it, if I want to upload 100 file daily in incremental manner or like full load manner, then I need a tool for that, right? And and I need a particular engineering process or engineering pipeline to set up who can basically which can help me to do that, right? And that is what ideally the data engineering is. Okay, so one second, I will try to open it again. All right. So now if you want to migrate data from point A to point B, right? If you want to migrate data from point A to point B, somebody is saying my voice is not clear. So if it is still not clear, you can tell me again, but I will try to correct it. So what is data engineering? Data engineering is first migrating the data from point A to point B, right? Migrate the data from point A to point B, which means that moving the data from point A to point B, that is what the data like migration, which is extract part of data engineering. Then once you load the data, you need to basically transform data, right? You need to basically join the data and do some manipulation, right? You will do that. And once you do that, you will basically present the data so that it's analyzed, right? So the data engineering is nothing but extract, transform, and load, which basically means that extracting the data means migrating the data, transforming the data, loading the data to a and to do the analysis. So data, what is data engineering? Data engineering is nothing but extract, transform, and load. And once you load the data, like this retail guy, right, who set up a retail company will contact a data analyst who can get this data, right, and then do Power BI visualization. So data engineering job is to migrate, combine all the data, make it ready for the analysis purpose and analyzed from data analyst or data scientist, right? So they can data analyst can do descriptive analytics and data scientists can do predictive analytics. That is what the data engineering is. Okay. So what is data engineering? Data engineering is basically finding right data for data analysts, data scientists, developing a ETL pipeline, building a data marts, monitoring the data pipeline, ensuring the code quality is good, ensuring the data quality is good, optimizing the cost, optimizing the performance of the pipeline, right? Implementing the data governance, ensure the data lineage is good, documenting the overall flow, right? That is what data engineering is. What is not data engineering? Building the ML model, creating the report. So suppose if you ask me, Abhishek, I am basically targeting data engineering. Should I learn Power BI? I will say do not learn Power BI because that is not data engineering. Data engineering is basically extract, transform, and load, which means data extraction, data processing, right? What is not data engineering? Creating reports, managing CI/CD pipeline, designing front-end application, right? Handling infrastructure security, developing a CI/CD pipeline. Suppose sometimes people come to me and say that Abhishek, I am a data engineer. Should I learn CI/CD pipeline? No. You should first focus on learning data engineering, which is data migration, data processing, rather than focusing on learning CI/CD pipeline and all of that. You should not learn that, right? And then you will see many courses and you will see many job opening that they are writing CI/CD pipeline or to implement CI/CD pipeline, right? All of that. But you should not focus on learning that right now, because if you focus on that right now, you will not learn which is important. And when you are moving your profile to a new domain, it's very, very important that you should focus on learning important things rather than focusing on learning everything, right? Because you cannot learn everything. So just focus on important things rather than focusing on learning many things. So you should only and only focus on data migration, data processing, which means that you should focus on these and these tools, right? So these tools helps you like Data Factory, Synapse Analytics, Fabric helps you for data migration. And for transformation, either you can focus on Databricks, SQL Stored Procedure, and ADF flow. That is what the data processing is. So what are tools you should focus on? You should really focus on these tools, which is basically Factory, Synapse Analytics, DevOps, Databricks, SQL DB, Azure Data Lake Storage. Data Factory is a data migration tool. Data Lake is a like storage. This is also storage. This is data processing tool. Then this is also data migration, data processing tool. Then this is also like your CI/CD and then Git thing, right? So all of these tools are very, very important for you to focus on, okay? Along with Fabric, right? So this are all the tools are very, very important. So you should focus on learning these tools rather than focusing on learning many things, right? Now, hey Abhishek, I understood that like over here, if I go, hey, I understood, right? Like why cloud, and then I also understood what is cloud. Then I also understood why Azure, right? What is cloud? Cloud is nothing but you're not using your computer, you're accessing someone else's computer and paying for it. And then why you're doing it? Because it's easy. They will maintain everything for me. It's easy to share, easy to collaborate. Why Azure? Because Chat GPT thing, and then every company is using cloud product, right? Every company is using Azure, like Microsoft product. That is very easy for Microsoft to market Azure, right? What is data engineering? Data engineering is nothing but data migration, data processing. For data migration, you should focus on data factory, Synapse, and Fabric. For data processing, either you can focus on SQL Server or Databricks, right? All right, now I understood this. Now, please help me to understand that, hey, like coding is required or not. Let's try to understand that now, right? So now whenever you want to focus on data factory in general, okay, suppose if I want to learn data factory, then data factory is a data migration tool, right? So over here, you don't do any coding. So suppose somebody who is here, who doesn't know SQL, who doesn't know Python, should start with data factory because here it gives you the picture about everything, right? Here you basically build a pipeline, like a copy data pipeline or like data movement pipeline. That is what you build here. So you basically set up a source, you also set up a sink, and then you migrate the data. That is what you do in data factory, migration, data migration. So here you set up a source, here you set up a sink, and then you accordingly migrate the data. That is what you do in data factory. So here you don't need to write any code, right? But now suppose if you want to transform, if you're working on data processing, in that case, so now I told that, hey, data engineering is two things, data migration, data processing. So when you are migrating the data, you can use tools for the migration. So here you can set up what is my source. So suppose my source is SharePoint location. And similarly, I can set up my sink. So suppose my sink is whatever, like my sink is suppose I can just make the connection and I can select my sink, right? I can select my sink is suppose Azure data lake, right? Azure data lake, Azure data lake. So I can move the data like this without doing any coding. But when you want to do data transformation, you need to basically either use a SQL server, right, for data processing, either use a SQL server for data processing, SQL database. Now, nowadays, like somebody will say, Abhishek, like I can process data in the SQL server, but now this, what is this Databricks, right? In that case. So Databricks is a basically a platform where you can do the processing parallelly in different machine by using Spark. Okay. What is that? So now let me try to help you understand that. So now in very, very simple terms, what happens in Databricks is suppose if you have a problem statement, 2 minus 2, 2 plus 2, 1 plus 1 problem statement is there. And if I want to process this data, right, if I want to do this calculation, so in Spark, what happens is this particular problem statement will be divided into three parts, 2 minus 2, 2 plus 2, 1 plus 1, and then processing will happen. So now suppose if I have a box of coin to count, right? So I will rather divide this box of coin between my friends, suppose Shreya, Karthik, Anil, right? So these are my friends. So I will divide this box of coin between different people so that they count it and then give it to me. So in SQL, your processing happen in one machine, but in Spark, your processing happens in multiple machine so that the processing is faster. So when you have a big amount of data, you always process data in different machines. That is what you do. So over here, if you see, right, if I open this, right, if I go to Databricks, for example, so here, if I try to create a compute, right, here you can see that I am basically selecting different machines, 2 to 8 machine. That is what I'm selecting. So it's a different virtual machine. So here you can see this is a virtual machine standard D4 DVS, right? This is a virtual machine which I'm selecting standard D4 V3 virtual machine, right? So this is a virtual machine ideally, right? So that is what you are basically selecting, right? And then you are standard D4 virtual machine, right? So this is what you're selecting, right? And to process data over here, you can see, right? This is a virtual machine. So here you process data into different machines. That is what you do. So suppose what is Spark? Spark. Let me type this Spark Wiki. Spark is open source unified large scale data processing. Spark provides interface for data parallelism, fault tolerance, data parallelism, right? Parallelly process data using different machines. And what is Databricks? Databricks is basically built on Spark itself created by the creators of Apache Spark. Okay, suppose here if I go and type Databricks wiki, analytics artificial intelligence company created by creators of Apache Spark. So Apache Spark is an open source framework, right? And Apache Spark can be used in Fabric as well. It can be used in Synapse as well. It can be used in Glue as well. Apache Spark can be used everywhere. But now why Databricks is important? Because Apache Spark, like creators of Apache Spark only created Databricks, right? And then it has a first mover advantage. So it is a much more mature tool when it comes to Spark processing. For example, like Git is also open source, right? Then above Git, they made GitHub, they made basically the GitLab, they made like Bitbucket and all of that. Similarly, ChatGPT and OpenAI also provide some OpenAI so that people build products on top of it. Similar to that, Apache Spark is open source, and Databricks is basically a product on top of it, which uses Apache Spark capability and then provide different framework to you, right? And similarly, Databricks is a separate entity. So here you have Azure Databricks as well, Azure Databricks, and you have GCP Databricks as well, GCP Databricks as well. So if you learn Databricks, you can ideally work with any sort of a technology. You can work with GCP Databricks, you can work with AWS Databricks, you can work with any of the Databricks technology. Only the storage medium will change and everything will be same. Okay. All right. So now here also, if you see and if you open Databricks, right, here you can see that you can run SQL queries as well. You can do data engineering as well. You can do ML engineering as well. You can do everything. So this is a one-stop solution to do data engineering, ML algorithm, SQL processing, everything you can do in one platform. So it is a much more mature tool to learn, right? And then it provides you all the capabilities, like it provides you the data science capability, it provides you data engineering capability, right? That is what it provides you. So it is basically a one-stop solution in which you can do data warehousing, you can do data engineering, stream processing, ML algorithm, everything you can do. So that is why Databricks is important. And to learn Databricks, you should know SQL, and then a basics of Python is enough to learn Databricks. So suppose if you say, Abhishek, I know a little bit of like coding, right? I know SQL, I know Python. Then you can start with Data Factory. Or if you want, you can learn Databricks as well. That also you can do, right? Because here you need to write some code, okay? All right. Now, let me go to the slide again. All right. So coding is required. Yes, for Data Factory, coding is not required. For Databricks, coding is required. For SQL as well, coding is required, right? Why and what of Databricks is Spark? Yeah, Spark is basically used for big data processing to process like data parallelly, and Databricks is basically created by creators of Apache Spark. That is why Spark is important. Now, who can learn? So, as I told you, that fresher can also learn, 5 years of experience guy can also learn, and then 10 years of experience guy can also learn. And now, suppose when it comes to how much to learn, right? So, it might happen that the fresher should learn less, the 5 years of experience guy should learn more, 10 years of experience guy should learn more than 5 years of experience guy, because when you target different, like when you have certain experience and when you want to switch your profile to different company, you need to satisfy that experience. For example, I am a 8 years of experience guy, right? And when I go to India and if I'm targeting 30 lpa or 35 lpa, I should learn more rather than if I am targeting 15 lpa, I have 2 years of experience guy, right? So I will now basically assist you that how much to learn and like how you can choose course curriculum, right? That I will assist you now. So before going to that, let's try to understand where to practice. Suppose somebody's thought that, hey, I want to learn. Now, please try help me to understand how I can practice, right? So let's try to understand that. So in Azure, Azure gives you 1 month of free subscription. So over here, if you go, right, I am currently using a free subscription, which is free, right? So over here, you can see this particular subscription is free for me. And it gives me around like 100 and 200 euros for free, which like 150 euro I used. In India, it gives you 15,000 credit, free credit to practice. Now, after 1 month, you can either create another account, right? And you can use Azure for free for another month by using another email ID, another phone number, another credit card. Or you can also upgrade your account to pay as you go, which will cost you like 1500 to 1000 to 1500 rupees a month. And if you want to mitigate that, you can just upgrade this account to like pay as you go, right? Or you can create another account that you can do, right? All right. Now coming to the roadmap. Okay, coming to the roadmap that, hey Abhishek, like how I should learn now, right? Suppose the people who doesn't know any coding, right, should start with Data Factory, as I told, right? So you should start with Data Factory in that case. And in that case, what you can do is you can opt for, or the people who are very new, right? Suppose if I'm very new, I'm just starting, right? I really want to learn something, right? So I really need to start, right? In that case, you can go for a Azure Data Engineering course, because in this particular course we will be teaching you, right, ADF basic to advanced, Databricks basic to mid, Synapse basic to mid, Fabric basic to mid. And then here you can get 3 years of experience. You will do three real-time projects, right? That is what you will be doing. And then you can download the course curriculum from here, right? Over here you can see that it is ideal for the people who are new to Azure. Will start everything from scratch, everything from zero, right? And you will learn Data Factory, Databricks, Microsoft Fabric, and then you will basically learn on what is cloud fundamental, what is blob and data lake. And then what is link service, what is recursive, what is copy data activity, how to iterate, like how to copy multiple file, what is parameterization, what is lookup activities, what is full load, delta load, then what are the DevOps best practice we need to follow, and then what are the Databricks like lakehouse architecture, Medallion architecture, key vault, if else activity, triggers, and then Synapse analytics, data flow activity, right? And then fact and dimension, data warehousing concept, SCD implementation, and then sending an email alert, Microsoft Fabric, One Lake, right? So we will basically learn about like data factory in detail, and then we will focus on Databricks, Fabric, Synapse, warehousing concept as well. And then we will do 3 projects. One project is this, second project is this, third project is this, right? So we'll focus on doing 3 projects, and then we will learn it for 2 to 2.5 months, and then we will basically target this particular course. Anybody can take who doesn't have any coding background can also take up this particular course, right? Because we will touch upon little bit of coding in Databricks, little bit of coding in SQL Server, which you can also learn by, I will guide you, and then you can learn that, right? All right. So this is what you should choose, right? If you're focusing on, if you're just starting, right? But now suppose somebody says that Abhishek, I really want to learn like this big data processing, Hadoop concept, or like Spark concept, or like I really want to focus on that. So in that case, you can opt for a Databricks and Spark course, right? Where we will focus only and only about Databricks in general, right? So here we focus on that. So here our focus will be Databricks and Spark, a workspace overview, understanding about Databricks and Spark architecture, cluster administration, RDD and data frame API, data source API, right? And then PySpark and Pandas, common transformation techniques in PySpark, and then DB utils and data lake capabilities, and then reading a CSV file, and then types of different views, managed table, unmanaged table, right? DevOps, right? And then JDBC connector, Spark UI, Unity Catalog SCD implementation, Lakehouse architecture, Medallion architecture, Spark optimization, UDF catalyst optimizer, directed acyclic graph, handling a complex JSON, predicate push down, prediction push down, repartition coalesce, data skewness and sorting, sort merge, broadcast join, orchestration and scheduling. All of that will focus. We'll do 2 projects. One is the Lakehouse architecture project, and second is one is this project. We will focus on the lakehouse architecture project, which is a modern lakehouse architecture project. So if you see this particular architecture evolved like this, so you have a traditional architecture like this, 1980, then you have 1911, then you have 1922, right? So we'll focus on building line 2011 or also 2020. Both of the architecture will try to implement in this particular course curriculum. Okay. Now, suppose somebody says that Abhishek, I really want to focus on like learning everything, right? Rather than focusing on Databricks and data separately. So you can also opt for a combined course where you can learn for 4 months, 2 months data engineering, 2 months Databricks and Spark, and then you really focus on learning everything. So here it includes like the Azure data engineering concept, right? All the data factory, Databricks, warehousing, and then you also focus on Databricks as well in general, right? And you implement 2 projects. So here we will implement 3 projects, right? So one is this project, second is this project, third is this project, and also we will implement this 2 projects. So we'll implement total 5 projects. We will learn for 4 months, right? 2 months Azure data engineering, 2 months Databricks and Spark, and then we will focus on learning everything. All right. So this is about like how you should go for. So suppose in summary, right? Azure data engineering is for the people who are very new in Azure. So you should go for Azure data engineering course curriculum so that you understand about everything. Now, if you're really focused on Databricks and Spark only, then you should go for Databricks and Spark course curriculum. Now, if you basically say that Abhishek, I want to learn everything, then you can go for a combined course. Okay. All right. So let me check the chat if somebody pings something. After how long we should take down the instance or storage we created to avoid the charges. So in free tier, you don't need to take down anything, right? So it will just like you can just create your resources. You don't need to take it down. It is okay until unless you are creating suppose you're creating a SQL server. Like suppose if I go and go create a SQL server, right? I create a SQL server which has more like you can see the cost of your SQL server, right? Whenever you're creating a SQL server, you can see the cost of it. For example, like let me do that. Suppose if you're creating a, oh, sorry. Let me again try to do that. Now, suppose if I'm creating a particular configuration, and here I can see the cost of it, right? Suppose 5 USD, 6 USD, right? And then if you just select some sort of a configuration, which is very heavy, right? Suppose if I select some configuration, like if I select this, for example, right? And then if I keep on running this, then it will use all of my free credits, which is 15,000. So you need to just, you don't need to select this kind of a thing. Otherwise, it will just use all of your free credit. And if you're not doing that, it is okay. You don't need to take down anything. Okay. All right. So now let me provide the summary, right? So, hey, who should learn? Everyone should learn. Fresher can take up the Azure Data Engineering course, learn about Data Factory in general. 5 years of experience guy can take up the combined course. More than 5 years of experience guy can also take a combined course, right? And if you're really focused on Databricks and Spark, then you should go for a Databricks and Spark, right? So let me try to summarize everything for you so that it's clear for you in the slide manner, right? Now, Azure Data Engineering course, right, provides you 3 years of experience. We learn about ADF basic to advanced, Databricks basic to mid, Synapse and Fabric basic to mid, warehousing basic to mid, right? And then number of projects, we will do 3 projects. We learn about data migration. We learn about full load, delta load. We will do one project in ADF, one project in Databricks Spark, right? And then we'll learn Fabric as well. How much experience you can show? You can show 3 years of experience. We learn everything from scratch. From this particular Azure Data Engineering course, only Azure Data Engineering course, you can target up to 15 to 20 LPA package, okay? And the batch will start from 18th August, 8 p.m. IST. The class will happen on Monday, Thursday, and Friday. Tuesday and Wednesday, I go to office, right? Every day for 1.5 hours, the class will happen, okay? Now, like if you say that Abhishek, I want to really focus on Databricks and Spark, in that case you can go for a Databricks Spark course curriculum. Here also it will give you 3 years of experience. Databricks will learn, Spark will learn, Unity Catalog, Material Architecture. We'll do 3 projects. We'll learn about Databricks, and then you can apply to any job related to Databricks. You will learn Spark, Spark optimization, Unity Catalog, Material Architecture. You will gain 3 years of experience. Who can do this? For Databricks and Spark, you should have a basic knowledge about SQL, like a good understanding about SQL. One programming language is necessary, either SQL or Python, you should know, right? And then suppose if you know SQL in a detailed manner, then basics of Python is enough. If you know Python in a good manner, then basics of SQL is enough. Basics of Python means you know what is list, what is tuple, what is data, pandas, numpy, basics, very basics, right? So that you can basically learn. And then salary expectation, you can crack up to 15 to 20 LPA, right? But now suppose if you say that Abhishek, I want to learn everything, right? So then you can go for a combined course. Here you can learn about 5 years of experience. You can learn ADF, Databricks, Synapse, warehousing, everything. You will go gains you will do 5 projects, 6 projects with me, and then you learn about data migration, full load, delta load, ADF, Databricks, Synapse, Fabric, everything you know. And then who can do this? Anybody can do this. Salary expectations more than 15 to 20 LPA. Then you can to do a combined course. This batch will also start from 18th of August, 8 p.m. IST, Monday, Thursday, and Friday. The 3 days class will happen, one and a half hour, right? Now this is about the summary, right? So Azure Data Engineering is 3 years, 3 years, 5 years, ADF, basic to advanced, Databricks, basic to mid, Synapse, basic to mid, warehousing, basic to mid, right? And then Databricks, basic to advanced, Spark, basic to advanced, Unity Catalog, Modern Architecture, combined course will do everything. We will do 3 projects, 2 projects, 5 projects, right? And then we will learn about everything over here. And then suppose in summary, if you're just starting, go for Azure Data Engineering course curriculum or go for a combined course curriculum, right? And then if you're really focused on Databricks Spark, then you go for a Databricks Spark course curriculum, right? This is how you can go for it. All right. So this is the summary. Now, suppose if you ask me, Abhishek, how my learning journey will look like, right? So suppose this is how your learning journey will look like. Let me show you that. So this is how your learning journey will look, right? So first we will do class, we will do class by class, we will basically learn, we learn, right? And then we will do first project over here, which is basically a delta load, right? Delta load for one file, right? And then we will finish up this particular project. After class by class, there will be the homework. Like class by class, we will basically do the project, right? And over here, we will complete first project. We will do the data migration project. And then again, by class, we'll build something, and then do the again a project. And then after that, we will basically build it, and then we will do another project, right? So class by class will basically like how you do in your company, right? You basically in company, you don't do a theoretical class and then you build a project, right? You basically see a problem statement and then you basically build class by class, right? Day by day, right? So here also you will be doing the same thing. Every day you will be learning, you will be implementing, and then you will be doing the project. And after all the project is done, we will give you the assignment, right? So that you can basically do the assignment. And then we will give you the project explanation so that you can write this project in your resume. Then we will give you the sample resume. Then we will give you the topic wise interview question. Then we'll give you the company wise interview question. So if you see, first you are building a project class by class, right? And then you are basically preparing like then we are giving the project so that you can write in your resume. Then we are giving you the sample resume, right? Then we are giving you all the topic wise interview questions so that you are totally ready, right? And all of our training is following the same method, right? So first class by class we build something, and then in the end we will be like helping you to understand how to prepare. So suppose if I show you this one, so here also you see class by class, we are building class by class, and then we do first project, then class by class, we are building class by class, we are building. And then in the end, we are doing another project, right? So which is a Databricks project, right? And then we will basically help you to understand how to do scenario based interview question, technical challenges faced, right? And then we will tell you how to explain, how to introduce yourself, how to explain a project. Then we are giving a sample resume, then topic wise interview question, company wise interview question. So if you see, um, so first you are doing project, right? Class by class project, and then you are basically writing this project in resume, write this project in the resume. Then understand how to introduce yourself, or which is basically interview preparation, which is introduction, technical challenges faced, and all of those questions. Then in the end, we are also giving you the topic wise interview question so that you are basically prepared, fully prepared, right? So how it is better than the YouTube and other things, right? So in the YouTube, you don't understand based upon your profile how much you should learn. And if you learn it, then you don't know how to project that in the like how to write that in your resume. And if you know that as well, how to explain that in the interview. Then if you know that as well, how to basically answer technical challenges faced in the project, what was the team size, how much data you handled and all of that, then we will basically assist you to answer all of this question. And then we will give you the interview question as well, which is not like a chat GPT fied interview question. All of this interview questions prepared by me by appearing to many interviews, and also interview questions given by the students who are regularly going for the interview. Suppose somebody says that Abhishek, I'm finding a job from 5 to 10 LP, so we have an interview set of a question for them. Now, if somebody is finding for 10 to 15 LP, then we have an interview question set of interview question for them, so we can or accordingly assist you regarding that, right? Now let me check the chat. All right, so all the classes are recorded. Yes, you're right, all the classes are recorded, and then like provided the access as well, right? So this is the LMS access, right? So this is the LMS access where all the classes are recorded and the access is given to you as well, right? So all the classes are recorded and access is given to you as well. All right, guys, so this is about like overall learning, right? And then I also explained this one. Now let me go to the slide. If I missed anything, I will cover up that. So I told what are the tools to learn, why to learn, coding is required or not for ADF. So like, let me summarize everything, right? Why cloud? Yes, cloud is easy to share, easy to maintain. What is cloud? Cloud is nothing but you're using someone else's computer, paying for it. Why Azure? Because heavy investment in OpenAI, and then also every company uses a Microsoft product. What is data engineering, data transformation, data processing? For data transformation, I need to learn ADF, which is no code tool. For data processing, either I can do in SQL or Databricks. Databricks is for parallel processing, which is based on Spark. Coding is required or not? For the ADF, no. For Databricks and SQL, yes. Who can learn? Anybody can learn depending upon different need, right? So suppose if you're going for, if you're starting, you can go for data engineering. And then if you really focus on Databricks and Spark, you can go for Databricks Spark course. If you want to learn everything, you can go for a combined course. Where to practice, Azure gives you 1 month of free subscription. There you can practice, right? Interview preparation, technical. So we will just help you with the interview preparation, everything, right? Salary to expect, I already told that 15 to 20 LPA, 15 to 20 LPA combined course, everything, right? And this is a summary about everything, right? Now, suppose now the people, like I already tried to give you the overview about everything, right? So now the people who are here and are here like, hey, you want to enroll and then you basically want to start, right? So now in the today's demo, in the today's master class, we are giving some offer for the enrollment of the course, right? So I will be telling you that offer. And this particular offer will be valid till today, 11:59 p.m. after IST, and then this offer will expire, right? And we are offering Azure Data Engineering course curriculum. The original price is 20,000 rupees, right? And we are giving this course in 17,000 rupees in today's demo. You need to pay 10,000 rupees now and rest after the batch starts, right? So not rest after the week, but rest after the batch starts with on 18th of August. When the batch starts, you need to pay rest of the money, and then like we will share some learning material for you for like 1 week or 2 week. You can pre-prepare yourself. You can watch certain videos and you can pre-prepare yourself. And then suppose Azure Data Engineering is 20,000 rupees, right? And Databricks Spark is also 20,000 rupees, but the combined course we are offering in 40,000 rupees. But you can get it in 30,000 rupees today, right? You need to pay 20,000 rupees now, rest after batch starts, right? Now, if you want to enroll for a Databricks and Spark, what you can do is you can enroll, you can just get the recording now, and next month we will start a fresh batch, right? So you can enroll for the fresh batch then and there, right? Or if you want to just enroll for current batch which is going on, that also you can do. But we don't have a date for this Azure Databricks and Spark course curriculum after 10 days or something like that, right? And if you say that Abhishek, I want to enroll for a combined course recording or Azure Data Engineering recording, then all the recording will be available in the website for 10% discount after the demo, right? So that will be available. Now I am sending the link in the chat so that you guys can enroll, right? And after that, we'll take some Q&A session so that you guys can also ask questions. Okay, give me a moment. All right, guys. So if you are willing to enroll, you can use the link in the chat and then enroll for the course curriculum. Now, if you have any questions, I will give you the chance so that you can unmute yourself. Give me a moment.
Abhishek,
Yeah. All right. Yeah. If you have any question, you can go ahead and ask me the question. Yes.
Abhishek,
Yeah.
hello.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
How, how extent you are covering the fabric?
I will be covering the basics of fabric. I will not go deep into the fabric. And there is a reason for that because the fabric is not being used in the production environment as of now. Like companies are exploring about it, but not being used in the production environment. So if you're learning fabric, learn the basics of it. That would be enough because if you know data factory database, you can anyways work with the fabric very easily.
So when you say basic, just what are the services, how to use them, that's it, right?
Yeah. So first we'll learn data factory, right? And then we will learn like Databricks, and then after that you can learn like basics of fabric and just to understand that how whatever you have learned from data factory Databricks, how to implement it in fabric.
Okay. You said the recorded options also separate, right? So we cannot attend the live sessions, only recording is available. That's what you mean, right?
Yes, so all the live classes, like if you enroll for a live class, then the recording is anyways given to you with the live class. But if you separately want to enroll for the recording, that also you can do. So all the classes have the recording as well. As you data engineering also have a recording, combined course also have a recording, and everything is recorded and given to you.
So the recording 7999 is only for Azure or combined?
Everything. So like suppose for all the courses, we have a recording option also available. Like suppose if I go to website, right over here, all the courses have a recording. So there are live courses, but you can also enroll for the recorded course, data factory course, Azure data engineering course recording, Databricks course recording, combined course recording. All the courses have a recording option as well. Okay.
Please tell that available in the website.
Sorry.
It's available in the website. That
Yeah,
live.
it's available in the website. Yes.
Hi, Abhishek.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Abhishek, is there any weekend batch also available? Because sometimes it's not possible to join the class at that time you have mentioned.
Weekend batch is not there. We have only one batch. And then if you're looking for a weekend batch, we don't have a weekend batch as of now. Like we just have one batch.
Okay, so let's say if I enroll and maybe out of 3 days I am able to join only one session. So how will I manage the other two sessions in that case?
You can watch the recording and then ask your doubt in the third session that you can do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi
There's a
Abhishek.
difference.
Sorry.
Hi Abhishek.
Yeah.
Saranand here on behalf of Vishwa. He's my cousin. He has completed his UG on 2022,
Hmm.
passed out 2022 passed out. After that, he didn't have any real time experience, but
Hmm.
he is looking for a job in IT. How come this course will help him to get into an IT?
Uh, so the course will help him to get into the IT by like if he go for Azure data engineering course curriculum. I will teach everything from scratch, from zero, and many of the people who are from marketing background, from sales background, also take up this course and then able to switch their job. So it will be helpful for him to take up this course, and then also he can also switch and come to IT.
He can show us a fresher experience, right? You don't have real time experience, so everyone
Uh,
is going through campus only, right? Not out of and
so what people do? So suppose if somebody just graduated, in that case they basically write that they have done the project with some senior, or they have done the project in the, like, by freelancing thing they have done it, right? Or they suppose if you are already working in some company, you do the project with us, with me, right? And then you say that you have done this project in your, like, while you are doing a job, you were working. Suppose I am basically I am working as SSIS domain, or I am a data analyst. Then you say that, like, you do the project with me, and then you say that you were working as data analyst, but you got a project in your company, and then you delivered this project. So this also you can say.
Okay. Okay.
All right, guys.
Abhishek,
Anybody? Yes.
so what are the days and the timing you said?
The timing would be 8 p.m. IST, Monday, Thursday, and Friday.
Okay, got it.
Okay, hi Abhishek.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, my question was, if we wanted to have only a recorded video, so the recorded video is same as how you teach in a live session. Like
Yes.
those are the recorded video we will get.
Yes. The only difference between live and recording is, in the recording you just get recording. You don't get chance to attend live. And mock
Okay.
interview thing won't be available in the recording. You just have the, like, you just have the recording. So mock interview won't be taken in the recording.
Okay. So in the mock interview sessions, like we would be getting like number of questions and the company based questions and the like actual scenario based answers from you guys. Is
I
that
will
the
share
difference?
in recording. I will share the interview question with you, but I won't be taking a one-on-one mock interview. In live session, I will take one-on-one mock interview with you.
Okay, okay, got it. Okay, so in the recording session as well, you will be sharing the question as the
Yes.
and the expected answers as well.
For some of them, I will share the answer, but I
Okay,
expect that but all the answer is provided in during the class anyways, so you can just understand that. But if in the live session the answer is not been covered, then I will share the answer.
okay, okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
You have something pre-recorded video, and what is that?
Pre-recorded video is already recorded. Like, I this like I am running this batch every 2 months, right? So I have already recorded sessions from previous classes, which I'll be sharing. Pre-recorded material is already recorded during the class, which I will be sharing.
For whoever, for everybody, so only for the who's going to buy the database recording alone.
If you buy the recording, so your question is, what is pre-recorded material, right? Pre-recorded material is
Right.
the recording of the previous batches which has happened.
No, which means like if since so the very specific to this question, as 8 p.m. is some of us are working, so we have some calls in the evening, right? So this is what I don't want to miss that, so we are like, asking for the recording. So when you say Databricks recording, so the live session, the one we're currently going to conduct, right? That recording, or we're going to share the pre-recorded session with us if I buy the recording option.
I can do anything. So suppose it is depends upon your requirement. Some people says that, Abhishek, I want to learn very fast, and I don't want, like, I don't want to wait for your class to happen. So in that case, I will share the material with you today itself, all the recording. But if you say that, Abhishek, I am okay to wait, but I want the recording of the live batch which is going on, that also I can do. I can just share the live batch recording in that case. So it depends what you want. But in general, I generally share the already recorded material with you, because all the classes happens in the same manner. But if you really feel that, Abhishek, I want to get the current recording only, then I can share the current recording as well. That I don't have any issue with that.
But not both, right? Only one, anyone.
Yeah, so ideally everything is same. So both generally is not preferable, right? So I just share one.
Okay. If I ask personally for both, you're okay to provide. That's not a big
Yeah,
issue.
I can provide, yes.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, again I'm asking. I mean, this just since I'm not since slightly confused about that the 7,999. The 7,999 is not just Databricks recording, right? It's a combined.
No. It's Databricks recording only. For combined one,
Loans.
for combined ones, you can check in the website. It's basically 15,000 rupees, which is like combination of both of them. So you can check it in the website.
Okay. So
Over here, yeah.
can you type the website?
Sorry, yeah, I can tag the website. Yeah.
Dick, I got a question. If I take this, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, if I take this combined course, which is starting on 18th this month,
Mhm.
would I be able to, I mean, that would be live classes, right?
Yes, that would be live classes.
And like you mentioned, it got to be more than 5 year experience. Like I mentioned in my chat, obviously I've completed the boot camp, but obviously I'm studying in the data from last 1 year, and I'm going to pursue my degree in data science. But would it be okay if I take this combined course? Would I be able to copy it? I mean, I'm a fast learner, and I do have some prior knowledge. I did create done a
Yes, you
project
can
on
you can
AWS
copy
as
it.
well.
Yes, you can do that.
Okay, thank you.
Hey Abhishek, this is Shiv.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, so when you said that both of these courses are going to start, right? So is this going to start in parallel, or
Which one?
how you're going to start both of these courses, Azure Data Engineering and Databricks Spark for Big Data?
So
How
this
you
will not start. Only this and this will start. So either you can enroll for Azure Data Engineering, or you can enroll for a combined course. For Databricks and Spark course, you can get the recording only right now. You can get the recording only right now. This batch will start once Azure Data Engineering is completed. Then this will start. So you can get the recording of a Databricks Spark course, right? And then you can learn from the recording right now. And once the live batch starts, you can start attending the live.
Okay, and for those 3 days, what you mentioned, right? Monday, Thursday, and Friday, how long that course gonna run? From
For
8
2
a.m.
months, for 2 to 2.5,
8 p.m. is it?
from 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m.
Okay, 1.5 hours.
Yeah.
Abhishek, I got one more question. Because I don't have any account in India, so I can't pay you in Indian currency. Even last time I had this problem, I tried to make a payment, but it didn't go through from the Razor Pay. Would you accept the payments from in any other currency?
Yeah, I can accept the payment in any currency which you want. Like you can just ping to our support number in the website, or you can ping to me directly, and I can assist you with that.
Okay, nice one. So can you share me that number?
You can ping me on this number.
Which number?
I am sending you my number.
Okay,
You
I
can
got
ping me
it.
on this number. Yes.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hello, hi, Abhishek Karthik here.
Yeah.
So, having 12 years, 12 years of experience now, if I jump to this course, so till how many years I can survive, like we can survive this current AI trend?
You can survive. You just need to understand like how to use AI tools in general, right? I cannot like I feel that Azure has a very good future because to train AI models as well, they need data engineering, right? So it has a very good future. So you don't need to be worried about that actually.
Okay.
Mm.
So, I heard like a Snowflake and Databricks are also like equivalent, right? But Databricks process more data kind of thing. So, what is the difference, like exact difference?
Databricks is basically built for data engineering, data science, everything at one-stop solution. But Snowflake is more on a data processing warehouse side of things. But Databricks is more on like processing everything at one place, right? So both are competitor, but Databricks is a much more mature tool when it comes to Spark processing, or it is built on the created by Apache Spark itself. So it is much more mature tool. But
Okay.
your like Snowflake is more on the warehousing side of things.
Okay, and for Databricks, you said like we need to have like a more programming knowledge, right?
Yeah. Yes. Like you need to know a little bit of Python and SQL.
Okay, so are you giving like, are there any, we need to learn outside Python?
So like in this course, we won't be teaching Python, but we have a like another Python course which you can also opt for, which will start in like in coming days. In 1 to 2 weeks, we'll start. But in this course, we don't teach Python.
Okay, got it.
And Abhishek, what is the level of expertise required in Python and SQL?
You need to know basics of like Python, such as like you know how to join the data, how to do aggregation, how to do the window function. The basics of Python is enough.
So basically, if I'm not wrong, to summarize in NumPy and Panda, basically libraries.
Yeah, basics of Python is enough.
Okay.
Abhishek, I am Tirumurugan here.
Mhm.
Hi,
Yeah,
Abhishek.
yeah,
One by one, guys.
yeah,
Please, please go continue, Thirumogal. Yes.
yeah. I have one query. So actually, I have already is enrolled in Azure Data Engineering course, recording session.
Mm-hmm.
Is it included in the 3 projects?
Yes. Yes, it's
Fine,
included.
fine. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Still, I didn't get the access. So
Yeah,
once
I
you
will share
are
the access. I will share the
available,
access. I
yeah,
will
yeah,
share the access.
please. Thank you, thank you.
All right, guys.
Abhishek, if you could share once again the price of like pre-recorded Azure data engineering for Azure data engineering.
Azure Data Engineering, the pre-recorded material will be also available in the website in 10% discount. You can get it from there.
Okay.
One last question, Abhishek. So assume if I buy the recording, if anyone not buy the recording now, but in the future, the next batch moments start will like convert into that live batch. Is that possible?
Yes, it's possible. You can convert your recording to live as well. That you can do.
So at that time, I need to pay the difference amount or what's?
Yes. Yes, you need to pay the difference amount.
Abhishek, one more question, Karthik here. So, how much efficient we need to be in the coding?
You need to know like
To
basics of,
get the
suppose if
number.
I tell you that, hey, join two data set or aggregate two data set, or the basics of coding would be enough.
Yeah, and how about interviews? Like, how much coding they will expect from us?
That only, like which I said, right? So you should understand how to join data set, how to aggregate, how to do window function. You need to keep on writing code, right? So if you know how to manage or how to manipulate data set, that would be enough.
Okay. So, I heard like in Databricks we have a Copilot. Will it not help for writing these things?
Sorry?
I heard like in Databricks we have a Copilot as well. So, will it not help in writing these things?
Yeah, it will help. So you if you can use Copilot or if you can use ChatGPT to write the code as well, that also you can do. But ideally, you should have understanding about coding, right, to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. And still people who are expecting to write that code, right?
Yes.
In current market.
Yes. Yes.
Hey Abhishek, Shiv again. So I heard while having this small session, right, you were explaining about the comparison between your videos and the YouTube. But I really wanted to get into bit specific. So the recording session of yours, can that be compared with the YouTube videos as well? Because they are also recorded. So what would be the difference between your videos and the series of the YouTube videos?
You
Can
can
you?
interact with me. You can ping me, ask doubt with me, which you cannot do in the YouTube video. And it
Okay,
is structured.
even for
It
the
is,
pre-recorded videos?
yes, yes.
Okay. So
And
what
also,
we get?
yes, go ahead.
So I'm sorry to cut you off here. So what
Yeah.
other benefits we get?
So the first benefit is basically you get my assistance, you know me, right? And then you can ask doubt with me. The another benefit is in YouTube, like the projects, like you will get people are explaining project in the YouTube, but like you don't have everything present there, such as, hey, you do have project, right? There are many channels who provide you project, but do you have like interview question as well over there related to that project? Do they have how to explain, like how to introduce yourself, how to introduce, like what are the technical challenges you have faced in the project? Do they have all of that? And also, do they have all the interview question related to the project? So that kind of combination about everything is generally not available in the YouTube, where I can help you and I can assist you.
Got that.
So in this recorded material, you have everything. You have projects. You also have the like you can also interact with me. You also have interview questions. You also have like how to introduce a project, what are the technical challenges you have faced in the project. Do you have that? So you generally don't have all of this, which is there in this particular recorded material.
Okay, got that. So, but by paying 7,999, I'll be just getting the courses for Azure Data Engineering, right? Or can I also opt for Azure Databricks?
You can, so if you want to go for a combined course recording, then we do have a combined course recording in the website which you can purchase. But in Azure Data 7,999, either you can go for a Databricks recording or you can go for a data engineering recording, Azure Data Engineering recording.
Okay, got that. Sure, thanks, Abhishek.
Yeah. All right, guys. Anybody has any doubt?
Yes, Abhishek, I have actually. So, if we wanted to switch our job in Germany, so do we need to have a language certificate or need to know the German language?
If you know the German language, then you increase your chances of getting a job. I don't know German. Still, I was able to manage to get a job. But suppose if I would have known German, right, then it
Hmm.
increases the benefit of, like, there are more chances you get a job. And it's
Okay.
better that you learn the language if you are planning to relocate to Germany, right? It's better. I came here for exploration purpose, and if I am settling
Okay.
down here, then I will consider learning a German, but like not right now. But it definitely helps if you know German.
Okay.
All right, guys. Anybody have any question which I can answer?
Abhishek, so once we done with the course, we will be able to explain the based on our experience, we can able to explain saying like we have done this in our current project like that, right?
Yes. So suppose
Mhm.
what people generally do is they basically do the project with me, and they say
Mhm.
that they have done this project in their company, right? Because you are not doing anything wrong. Reason being that you're actually learning, you're actually devoting your time, you're answering all the interview question answered by interviewer, you're proving your
Mhm.
knowledge, and then you're getting a job. And after you get a job, you will be delivering the work as well, rather than you come to me and asking for the help. So the people who learn are able to deliver the real-time work without any assistance. So we will be learning everything new. And sometimes people say that, Abhishek, how it is possible that in 4 months we will be learning 5 projects, which we ideally learn in company in 4 to 5 years. Reason being that here, like, you will learn everything new every day, which doesn't happen in the company. And also here you basically learn without any dependency. So suppose the full load pipeline or delta load pipeline or Spark architecture or like Unity catalog implementation, whatever you do in a company, it has dependency with many
Mhm.
things. But here you do everything real time, every day, new, without any errors. That is why it's possible to learn it in a quicker time. Definitely we cannot match like actual real company work, but we are trying our best to match that actually.
Okay, got it. Thanks, Abhishek.
All right, guys. Anybody has any question which I can answer? If we wanted to switch the job in Germany, do we need to know German language? I answered this question. I hope all the classes will be recorded to access later. I am asking for this. Yes, all the classes are recorded, given access to you. Combined course will also take 2 months of duration. No, it will take 4 months of duration. Somebody answered already. Sorry, what are the days the class will be there? Monday, Thursday, and Friday. Thank you for answering. Weekend batch is not there. Do you also provide the notes or recorded session just in case timing? Yes, we provide notes. We also provide all the recordings. Azure course is going to cover Databricks in detail, hands-on project, or just high-level walkthrough. In Azure Data Engineering course curriculum, we will be learning Databricks in Spark in 6 to 7 lecture. We will do one project. We will be covering essential part of Databricks, not go into deep into Spark optimization, Spark in general, which is covered in the Databricks and Spark course curriculum. Why I should learn tools? Why I should learn tools instead of I should learn only programming language? So data engineering is not about learning only programming language, right? So suppose if I am a very good Python developer, it's not like I can just do all the work, all the data migration work without having understanding about what is data migration in general, what is how to handle the loads or how to handle the delta load or a full load. That I cannot do. Is Python is required to learn Databricks and Spark? Not necessarily, but yes, if you know Python, it makes your life easy because in Databricks you can write a SQL code, you can also write a Python code. So if you know Python, then also you can learn Databricks, right? That also you can do. I am having a 18 years of Microsoft bench experience. In my opinion, I should learn full stack. Yes, you are right. You should learn a full stack developer. Databricks or Snowflake, which one is better to enter into data engineering domain? Databricks is high in demand, so you can go for a data engineering course curriculum, Databricks course curriculum. But it depends. Suppose if you are a very SQL kind of a person, right? You don't want to go into the Python and all of that, then you can go for a Snowflake course as well. We do have a Snowflake course also in our course in our educational ellipse. How long we should take down the instance? Or okay, I think I already answered. Anything, guys, which I need to answer, which I haven't answered till now?
Abhishek, how easy is it learning Databricks? I heard like it is more tough than learning all these things like Azure data
Nothing is
engineering.
easy. Nothing is easy in this world, to be honest, right? Everything is difficult. But yes, learning Databricks is more difficult than learning Data Factory. All right, guys. So just to summarize, if you are looking for a course, you can get Azure Data Engineering course curriculum in 17,000 rupees. 10,000 rupees you need to pay now. Rest 7,000 rupees you need to pay once the batch starts. Combined course curriculum, the price is 40,000 rupees, but you can get it in 30,000 rupees. You need to pay 20,000 rupees now. Rest after the batch starts. Azure Databricks and recording, you can get it in 7,999. But if you want to go for Azure Data Engineering recording or a combined course recording, you can directly purchase in the website. It will be available in 10% discount after the demo for 24 hours. Okay. All right. So if anybody has any question, you can go ahead and ask, guys. All right. So thank you so much for attending the demo. Anybody has any question, guys, which I can answer?
The pre-recorded video will be available after the demo session, right? On your website.
Which one? This one, the recording
The
of today's class.
yes, the pre-recorded video for Azure Data Engineering.
Pre-recorded video of Azure Data Engineering is you can get it just after you enroll. So suppose there are two things, right? So do you want like the recording of the live class which is going on, or you are okay with the already recorded material which has happened in the past.
So like I'm okay with the pre-recorded video which is like happened in your last
Yeah.
batch.
So once you enroll, you will get the access then and there after, like, just once you enroll.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Anybody has any question which I can answer? Okay. If not, then thank you so much for attending the class. We will meet if you're enrolling for the course. If not, then see you around. Thank you so much. Bye.